Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well, and in this video I'm talking about Lewis Hamilton's verdict on his new race engineer, as well as an overtaking aid that's reportedly been removed for the Monaco Grand Prix. So let's start with Monaco. Now, as we know, in 2026 active aerodynamics has been introduced, and this sees the front and rear wing flaps open. Now this can be activated in any straight mode zone, and what we've seen so far this year is tracks have multiple straight mode zones. However, it's been reported that the upcoming Monaco Grand Prix will not feature F1's new straight mode overtaking aid, the first race not to do so in 2026. Now, in previous years you've at least had DRS on the start-finish straight, but yeah, no straight mode zone apparently in Monaco this year, with Racing News 365 saying, for the upcoming race in Monte Carlo, the official track map on F1.com shows a circuit without any straight mode activation zones. Previously, DRS was only used on the pit straight in Monaco, but straight mode will not follow suit in 2026. DRS was never used through the tunnel owing to safety concerns. Overtake mode is still present for the race in the Principality, with the detection being before the Rascasse corner and the activation of it on the exit and just before the final corner, Anthony Noakes. Now make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. I've just reached 51,000 subscribers and all your support means so much to me. Thank you so much for it. Now, going back to this story, and I find it quite surprising that there's no straight mode at all in Monte Carlo. I mean, as I say, last year there was at least DRS on the start-finish straight. And I get Monaco is just a track with corners and literally no straights whatsoever. At the same time though, I do feel you could have added straight mode zone on the start-finish straight. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But let's move on to Lewis Hamilton, who's issued a verdict on his new race engineer. Now, in 2025, Hamilton's first year at Ferrari, Hamilton worked with Riccardo Ademi. However, it looked like the two of them failed to find their rhythm when communicating when out on the racetrack. And over the winter, Ademi was moved to an academy role within Ferrari as Carlos Santi became Hamilton's race engineer, initially on an interim basis. Now, Hamilton's having a much better season in 26 than he was in 25, and Hamilton's communication with Santi seems really good. And after securing P2 at the Canadian Grand Prix, Hamilton has said that he is really loving working with Santi following a difficult first year at Ferrari. Hamilton said, as quoted by Planet F1, "I chose a different setup this weekend through just ciphering through the data, working really well with my engineer. He's absolutely awesome and I really love working with him. And my number 2 did a fantastic job this weekend and helped me really pull more performance out of the car, getting into a much sweeter place. And I was able to attack all the corners finally. And as I said, there's a lot of changes that I've asked for, and Frederick Vasseur has been super supportive and again, also moving mountains in order to make me comfortable." So yeah, Hamilton is really happy with Santi. As I say though, this was meant to be on an interim basis, with Hamilton set to get a new race engineer, but with Hamilton getting on so well with Santi, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But Santi is set to stay for the time being. But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.